Alrighty, Root. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, wonderful night, whatever it is you guys are in this lovely world. Today, we're going to be taking a look at another 3 really cool mods. If you've missed any of the ones so far, make sure to go check them out. They are on the channel in a playlist. I even made sure to link that playlist to the front of the channel. Anywho, so with that out of the way, let's hop on in and take a look at the mods today, shall we? So the first mod we are going to be looking at today is called Ferys Base Walls. Now this one here is a really simple mod, but really cool mod. So first off, you are going to have to build this little station here. If we come in here to crafting quickly and just type in wall, bingo bango. So you need 50 stone, that's it. Craft it up and you can put down this station where you can now craft up some special walls. And once you do, inside of here, you're going to have 3 different choices, and they're basically just visual, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, fancy, Adobe, and just the large. Okay, so yeah, there's 3 different types, and basically really simple to build. You need some cementing paste, stone, and metal. I guess not like cheap, but they're simple. Once you put all that in here, you're just going to craft yourself up a few of these nice and easy. I already have a couple down. I'm just going to grab a couple more. And then you can go and place these to anything you would like. Now, they will snap to foundations. I just wanted to put them over here so I could show you that they don't need to be on foundations. So you have 3 different types here. This one here is just your basic large. Yeah, there we go. So you got your basic large, you've got your Adobe, and then you've got this one here, which is your fancy. They do snap to each other as well. So if you do want to work on like a castle build or something like that, they do snap, almost like the fence foundations, which is really cool. So you can get these snapped in any direction you'd like and kind of create yourself a pretty nice little castle. Or again, if you just want to build some base walls so things don't keep coming into your base and, you know, eating you. Very cool for that. So I really like this. It's a nice simple mod, but creates some very big walls. And these walls are big enough that nothing can walk over top of them. I love that. So you don't have to worry about Rexes walking over or Brontos or anything like that. So if you are looking for a really cool way to just create some walls without having to do all the individual little tiny walls or even the 4-piece walls that they have, this is a really cool option and alternative to that. So that's about all there is for this mod. Really cool, really simple, and yeah, we will move on with the second mod now. The second mod on the list today is called Jam's Glow Buddies. This one here is pretty cool. You don't have to use this on Aberration. You can use this anywhere you'd like. I am on the island just because this is my test map for all the mods. It's just easier. I hear a Dilo. Don't. You know, you are gonna cause me some problems. Just give me a sec to get rid of that guy. There we go. Okay, so the next one here is Glow Buddies. We are going to just spawn a couple of these in so I can actually show you. They will spawn all over the map. There probably is a few of them actually around right now, but I'm just going to do this a little bit easier. Let's go in here, and there is a few different types. So we have the Featherlight, and I'm not going to spawn them in tamed just so that I can show you how to tame them as well. As well as we have an Argentavis. There we go. Okay, so there it is. So it's not your regular RG. And the Featherlight, where did the Featherlight go? Okay. Anyways, the Featherlight, I'll just have to spawn in a sec. They take off flying pretty quickly. So once you come across these guys, I will show you all of them in a second. They are a very neat thing. Each one has its own special thing that it will do, and once I spawn them in here, I will show you. Now, my Spyglass mod does need an update, which is why everything's all question marks over there. Everything is just a basic tame, just like you would normally tame things. However, all of these ones are passive tames. So unlike the RG where you knock it out normally, this one's a passive tame. You just come find yourself one of these. And I use the Extraordinary Kibble just because it's the best thing and usually works for absolutely everything. With me having something going on with the Spyglass mod and it not working properly right now, it's just easier using this because it just lets me tame it up properly. Anyways, we're going to get this guy tamed up here. We'll just come over here and pretend that we tamed it up. All of them are the same. They all just require a passive feed of whatever they require. Most, I think, are just berries and meat and things like that. Once you find them, we will come in here and we're going to go dino spawn. There we go. In here, flyers. Now I'm just going to spawn this in tamed so we can actually take a look at it. There we go. Featherlight. DRG. And herbivores. There we go. Firetail. Puppycorn. And Shroomcap. Now this other one here, primal character. I don't know what this one is, so I didn't spawn this one in. It honestly was not in the description for any of it, so I don't know what it is. So once you spawn these in, or I guess not spawn them in, once you find these guys, they're all gonna have their own special thing that they do. So what we're gonna do? Where did the? Oh, there's the archer. I was gonna say I know I spawned one in. So what we'll do is we're gonna start at the very top, and we'll just go through the list. So the Featherlight here is basically the same as it is on Aberration. It is just a floating light source. It's not on Aberration. You can find it all over the place here. Other than that, doesn't really have a whole lot. You can do the same thing. You can have pet to turn light on. You can increase its auto activation, its light source. So this one here is basically the same as it would be on Aberration. So there's not a lot more to go over about with the Featherlight. However, the rest of these have some really, really neat things. Now, this one here is the Puppycorn. The Puppycorn, aside from just looking cute, it's got like a rainbow fur that just changes colors and stuff too. Really, really cool. This one here, it actually will produce angler gel in its inventory over time. Now, they are still a light pet. Or this one is anyways. So I mean, if you do still want to use a light, you can still give this guy a cute little pet and he turns into a light, but he will produce angler gel in his inventory just over time. Maybe by the time we're actually done looking at the rest, he might actually have some in there. So that is the Puppycorn. Next we are going to take a look at this one here, which this one here is called the Shroomcap. Funky looking little guy. Again, there's a lot of mods that need updates after the new arc patch. I think this one is okay, but it could be just, needing an update. But anyways, the Shroomcap here is pretty simple. It will just produce mushrooms in its inventory over time. Again, with it being a light pet, you can just give it a little pet. Its mushrooms start glowing, and it's just pretty cool. Honestly, it's a cute little mod. So that one there, again, will produce mushrooms in its inventory over time. This one will produce angler gel. Now, it does say over time. I don't know how long over time is, but it could take a while. The RG, the next one we're going to take a look at here. This one here is just a cute little rainbow RG. Again, it is a light pet. You can give it a cool little pet and make it glow, so it explodes its rainbow colors out, which is really, really neat. This one here, for some reason, has a battle tartare recipe in it. I really don't know what that's all about. But anyways, this one here will produce prime meat over time. Another really cool feature. Again, if you're one like struggling to get your prime meat, or just want an easier way to get your prime meat, this guy here will just produce prime meat over time for you, which is really, really cool. I don't know what's the battle tartare is all about. Anyways, so the last one here is over here, and this one is called the Firetail. Basically the same as the Glowtail, really, really cute. We can give this guy a little pet, turn his flames brighter. But this one here, it has a neat effect of, it actually will keep you warm. So this will increase your, which is it? Your anyways, you're cold resistant. It will help keep you warm, which is really cool. But it also will produce oil in its inventory over time. Now again, these do say over time. I don't know how long over time it takes to produce these things. The Featherlight was the only one that actually doesn't. Yeah, see, we got one angler gel in there. That's cool. The Featherlight's the only one that doesn't really produce anything. It's just a normal light source, poor guy. Everything else actually has a special thing that it will do. So yeah, this one is going to produce rare mushrooms in its inventory. This one here still hasn't produced any meat, but yeah, it's supposed to produce prime meat, and this one here is supposed to produce oil. So just a neat little way of getting some extra resources produced on the side, especially if you just kind of like the creatures. They are really neat creatures. So anyways, that is the Glow Buddy mod. It is really, really neat. So highly suggest checking out this one if you are looking for just a cool little addition to your light pets or just a neat little feature. Anyways, let's move on with the third and last mod today. So the third mod on the list today, we're just going to come over here, is called Marniimods Griffins. Really had to try to make sure I pronounce that right. But anyways, Marniimods Griffins. This one here adds two different styles of griffins around your map. One is just a really cool owl griffin, just kind of like a basic version. And then you've got your royal owl griffin. Both are incredibly detailed. And I mean, I've checked out a lot of mods lately. I've played with quite a bit of mods over the last year that the game's been out. And this one is by far one of the best detailed and most enjoyable mods that I've come across. So with this one here, it is going to spawn two different variations of the owl griffin. They both spawn in the mountain regions, as well as you can sometimes find them on the redwoods. It's just very, very rare. The mountainy regions seem to be the best way to find them. And the owl griffin is the most common, whereas the royal owl griffin actually has a very low chance to spawn. You will see the difference in a minute between them. They are extremely cool. So with these guys here, they are just a simple knockout tame. I'll spawn one in just without it being tamed to show you here. There it is. Woo! Woohoo! So anyways, these guys you will just kind of find flying around. Okay, look at the detail on that. I love them. They're just such a beautiful mod. Anyways, once you find these guys flying around, just like a regular griffin, they have all the same attacks. The only difference basically is how they look and how they function. Like their animations are a bit more unique. They're very, very well done. So what we're going to do, these are just a normal knockout tame. We are going to... There we go. I do have extremely powerful trank darts on right now, which is why I took him down very quickly. So once you knock this guy out, it is a simple knockout tame. Put some extraordinary kibble in here, or again, if you decide you want to use, you know, meat or anything else. I mean, you don't have to use extraordinary kibble. It is its preferred thing, but you can also use mutton, prime meat, lamb chops, so on and so forth. So anyways, that guy will tame up fairly quickly once you put your kibble in there. We're just going to come over here instead of waiting. And we are going to spawn in another one here. Dino spawn. Marniimods. There we go. So we're just going to spawn this one in. Just nice and simple like so. And we're going to come in here. It does have a pretty simple saddle. I don't think it has anything special. Nope, just one regular saddle. Build it with some chitin or keratin, fiber, and some hide. Very easy. And you're going to come over here, just toss it on your owl griffin. Right there. Sweet. Now, it does work just like the regular one. It's like an RG saddle. It can be used as a smithy, which is really cool. There we go. So if you do, you know, want to have kind of like the RG, but a lot more maneuverable, like these guys are so maneuverable. It is just incredible. Let me come in here for a sec and just change the time. There we go. These guys are just incredible. So they have all of the regular moves of a regular griffin. If you haven't used a griffin before, they are really neat. Basically, they're like an RG, but way more maneuverable. And they have this cool dive bomb, which does actually hurt stuff when you hit it. It is such a cool thing. The other thing I like about them is they're just how maneuverable they are in the air. Like you can pivot on the spot, you can turn, you can just go wherever you want. Now, you'll notice the detailing on this is just absolutely stunning. This is just a regular owl. Oh, we ran out of stamina. I was going to say, I didn't aim down. There we go. So you'll notice, like, the detailing on this is just absolutely incredible. They've got their own special animations where they just kind of, you know, shake their head. They'll scratch out their feathers. It's just really neat. So that is the basic owl griffin. What we're going to do is spawn in this one right here now. Now, you will find these as well, but the Royal Owl Griffin has a very low chance of spawning. But what they are is basically twice the size of the regular one. There's not anything else special that they have. Like, they don't have a special attack or anything like that, but you'll notice they are way, way bigger. I do believe they are a bit faster. Whoops. I don't... Why am I typing in crafting? Like, that is not anything like I need. Owl. Okay, yeah. No, we don't need the snow owl. Okay, so basically, whoop, there we go. The Royal Griffin is just a larger version. It's a little bit quicker. It's got way better colors and patterns. Let's just get you kind of lined up beside this one for a sec so we can get a good visual. So, you can notice the size. Like, this one here stands way, way higher. Kind of put it like... There we go. Having it down a little bit was really hard. But anyways, you can see the difference. Like, they are absolutely huge compared to the other ones. And they do have a way nicer color pattern. Like, these ones here will get more of like the peacock tails and stuff instead of these. These have more like a regular RG feathered tail. Other than that, they are identical. There is not much of a difference aside from these just being a lot larger, and they are a lot faster, I believe. Now, they do have just a regular claw attack, which is still really cool. You've got your grab, and then you've got a... Oh, you can't do it on here. Oh, we can do like a hooting... A hooty-hoo! When you're on the ground, you can do a roar. Yeah, there it is. You can do a roar, and it just kind of like... put your feathers up. I mean, it's just cosmetic, but it still looks cool. I mean, who doesn't like a cosmetic roar? I mean, I sure do when I'm making thumbnails anyways, because it looks cool. But anyways, that is the Griffin mod. It is really, really cool. I know there is a few different Griffin mods, but this Owl Griffin mod is by far my favorite. Like, the detailing on these is just insane. They do function just like a regular Griffin, like I said, but other than that, they are extremely, extremely cool. But anyways, that is going to do her for the episode today. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that sub button, tell a friend, share it around, all that cool stuff. Most importantly, hopefully you're all being kind to one another, being kind to yourselves, and I will see each one of you guys here real, real soon.